Hey guys, my first narrated battle, and so this is what happens. He sends out a Viper, I send out a special mince, so he switches. I try to Draco Meteor, but it misses, which really kind of sucks because there's not that big of a chance to miss. So I go for it again because I think that he's gonna switch, and he does, and so I'm gonna see how much it does, but it misses, which really sucks because that's twice that it misses. So I switched to Dusky because he can take a lot of special attack, but I get put to sleep. That sucks too. And so I'm trying to get a pain split off just to get some damage on them, but you know, I get 5 turns of sleep right here, so that's really gay. So he curses. And so I'm trying to go for a burn, but I'm put to sleep for 5 turns again, and he gets another curse up. And I think I wake up here. Nope, I'm asleep again. That was the 5th turn. He gets another curse up, so that's 3 curses he has right now, which is pretty beastly on Snorlax, I guess. So I wake up, get the Will-O-Wisp off, and so he Thunder Punches, which doesn't do really anything. And so I'm gonna get Pain Split off just so I can get some damage on him, and does quite a bit. And so he does another curse, and so I'm gonna confuse him so I can try to get a free switch or whatever, because Dusky can't really do anything to him. So I'm going to switch to Powdon so I can dodge the Thunder Punch or whatever he wants to do because he has beastly defense. But he gets hurt, he hurts himself, and so I'm wanting him to hurt himself again, but I don't think it's going to happen, but it does. So I get a free Stealth Rock up, which that's pretty sweet. And so he dies, and so right here he sends in a Salamence, or Sally, and I'm thinking, you know, it's attack, so Hippowdon can take it, but no, it's special, and so he kills me, which I had Ice Fang, which would have been pretty sweet to use on him, because not many people see that coming. And so he goes down pretty easily, and so I'm gonna, what do I send in here? I send my T-Tar in, Shiny's pretty sweet, and I know he's gonna switch, so I get a Dragon Dance up. And so, right here, you know, I don't know how much it's going to do to Suicune, so I'm going to go with an EQ anyway, just to see how much it does. And I was maybe hoping for a crit, but, you know, no, it doesn't happen. And it doesn't do enough to hit KO him, so I'm just going to go for it again, hoping for a crit, and probably won't get it. I don't get it, actually. I don't know why I said I probably don't, but so I go for it, and I know I'm going to live another hit, so I could go again, but he roars. So Dusky comes back out, and right here, I was going to try to Shadow Sneak him, maybe get a crit, you know. Probably not, but I don't. And so, but he switches to his Viper, which I'm not sure how much it's going to do, but it does. It does a lot, actually. I got a crit on that, which is pretty sweet. So I'm thinking maybe I can 2-hit KO him with Shadow Sneak, but it leaves him barely anything. I didn't even ask him how much. And he Dark Pulses me, which does quite a bit, and so he dies of Sandstorm. So I'm thinking maybe I can Pain Split something and get some HP back, and so he sends this thing out, and I don't think he can 1-hit KO or kill me right there, and so he puts me to sleep anyway, so I didn't get the Pain Split off. So thought maybe I'll get, you know, early wake up here, so I go for the Pain Split again. I was gonna switch, but then I thought I got nothing to go to, so I tried this Pain Split, and so I tried a Pain Split, and it would have been pretty sweet because I was with 22 damage, or HP, but I don't wake up, and so I try to Shadow Sneak just to see if I can wake up and get some damage, but still asleep, which really stinks. There's so much sleep in this. It's so gay. And so I'm gonna go to Salamence just to see if, like, maybe I can get a crit and kill him or something, because I didn't really have anything else. So I Draco Meteor, and doesn't do that much. So he kills me with Ice Beam, of course. And so I'm thinking, what should I go to? Because I don't know what his other attacks. I've seen Hypnosis, Surf, and Ice Beam. So I go to my Ape, maybe thinking I have Energy Ball or something like that, or T-Punch, and he switches to Suicune, and so I was using Stone Edge. Maybe he was going to go to Salamence, and that killed him anyway, and I got a crit, which didn't really matter, so it's kind of gay. Could have used it on something else. So he throws this, puts this thing in, and so I'm thinking Earthquake, so I switch to Mr. Vine. And so he's double edge, and it doesn't really do that much, which is pretty sweet because I have Beastly Defense. And so he uses Fire Punch, which I didn't really see coming, but it gets a crit, and I put him to sleep. And so I know he's going to switch right here, so I'm going to try to get a Leech Seed up on whatever's coming in. Maybe it's his Miloctic. But he switches to Salamence, and so I get a free Leech Seed on him, which is pretty sweet. And so I got a Leech Seed on him, which is gonna pretty much kill him. And plus the Sandstorm is gonna kill him also. And so I don't want to die, so I switch to T-Tar. And it's pretty sweet because it's shiny. I like that a lot. And he's left with 70 damage, so I know he's gonna die next turn. But I forgot about Leech Seed, so it gives him more it gets him more HP, and then leftovers helps. And so he can take one more hit, so I'm gonna Dragon Dance up, but he gets a crit, which is really gay because I could have had my Mints up with a Dragon Dance and could have probably killed the rest of his team. So I'm gonna put in Fune in, and right here he switched, which I have no clue why, because I have Stealth Rock up, and he's gonna die when he comes back in, and plus I killed his Marowak, and so it was kind of dumb on his part, but you know, maybe he had a plan or something. It didn't work out, so that comes back in and dies because of Stealth Rock. So he sends this thing in, and I kill it with close combat, and that's Smash. Thanks for watching, guys. Later.